All right, for the last 3 days, we've been sending you to supposedly haunted places. Lauren Kalil is live this morning at Quincy's Woodland Cemetery, and she joins us live with a pretty interesting story. Hey, Lauren.
Good morning, Chad. I'm inside Woodland Cemetery, which has a lot of haunted stories here. But the one that most people know is one that involves a little girl named Pearl who died here and comes to play.
Looking at the word itself, All Hallows Eve, it's the time in which we remember those who have gone before us.
As the oldest public cemetery in Quincy, Woodland has hundreds of bodies just 6 feet under. And while most of them stay beneath the surface, there is one girl in particular that comes out to play.
Her name is Pearl Lakem, and she is seen several times during the year playing with children outside. But when she sees adults, she runs back into the mausoleum.
Now you may be saying to yourself, it's probably just a living girl who's playing tricks on people. But if that was the case, how would she enter the building when it's locked? Paranormal groups of the Midwest and Illinois have investigated the cemetery, and when they replayed the recordings,
you hear a little girl running up to the camera. You don't see her. You hear our car coming up the drive, and you hear her say, "We gotta go, here they come." And then you hear this little runoff.
A group of students also recorded a conversation with her, asking what games she liked, and during the playback, she replied jacks. So as you travel through the cemetery, you will find pieces of the game, but one time, the ball for jacks was missing.
And we heard a bounce, and we turned around, and there was the ball rolling towards us.
While Brother Ed has experienced some of these stories firsthand, he is not sold when people say the cemetery is necessarily haunted.
It's not the dead that you have to worry about. They're not going to hurt you. It's the living.
Some of the other stories that people have said that happen here in Woodland Cemetery is they can hear voices, or sometimes they'll come late at night and they'll be able to hear loud banging on the gravestones here. Chad?
All right, thanks so much for the spooky story, Lauren. Very exciting.